escalated from there. We basically done everything in this garage. The only time I left the garage was for upholstery and for the exhaust. I'm Fred, and this is my 36 3-window Ford Coupe. I wanted a 36 3-window, just basically because of the lines and the shape, etc. And I couldn't find one anywhere here. Mick Speranza sort of got the monopoly on them. And I'd actually found one in the States. It was a basket case, needed a full build. And I was actually ringing back that night to do the deal and buy the car. And I was going through Google Images and I found the picture of the yellow car on the internet in the UK. And yeah, I seen one of our club members' cars in the background, and that's how I rang him up to see if he knew the guy, and he did, and passed me the details, and that's how I got into the car. First thing I'd done, it was canary yellow, had American racing wheels, and it sat up about 5 foot high. So I lowered the car, changed the wheels, put 35 wires on it, changed the taillight stalks back to original, because I love the style of the original taillight stalks. And basically pulled the interior out of the car. It had a tweed grey trim in it, so I pulled all that out and then just drove it around like that for 12 months or more. Basically the Taildragger look, I love that look. I wanted to get it really low as I could in the rear, and obviously change the colour, but run some skirts on it. That's the end plan. I've got a set of skirts I've had painted, but I haven't put them on the car yet, obviously. The car was imported from Wisconsin in 2006. Originally, it came here, it was yellow as I said. Then we basically pulled it apart. It was initially just going to be a colour change because I couldn't live with the yellow, and it just escalated from there. We basically done everything in this garage. The only time I left the garage was for upholstery and for the exhaust. It was painted here, all the fabrication work was done here, everything. I've done a couple, none to this extent. I had a lot of good help from a lot of good friends. A good friend of mine done all the fabrication work here and wiring, etc. And just learn a lot by having a go. Just a confidence thing, you know. A lot of stuff you previously wouldn't try it because of the confidence, but what have we got to lose? And try and save some money, so we just got stuck into it. It's got a 401 Buick nailhead with twin 500 carbies on it, factory manifold, and turbo 400 auto and Mustang rear end. Had the horn grills removed from the front and smoothed out. The front guards have been made one piece just to give it a smoother sort of a look. I restored the rear window mechanism, that wasn't in there. I wanted to go back to original styling. Pretty much everything else is how they come out. Yeah, basically, yeah, we had to step the rear end up. So cut the rear of the chassis, step it right up. Airbags, triangulated four bar in the rear. I used one of the R-Link ones from Air Ride, which is a really good product, really solid. The front had an early Falcon front end in it, Mustang style. It had the caster arms and everything, so we couldn't get it low. So we removed all that, put an independent front end in it, disc brakes, all that sort of thing. So I worked in with the guy who helped us out on the A model when we built that. And at first he came out when he looked at that car and gave us a list like a roll of toilet paper. It was a bit daunting and we didn't know whether to change and try and find someone else, but the fellow that helped me out said, no, we'll just work through it. And same with this. Once he's seen the work we'd done on that car, he knew we weren't cowboys. He was quite happy, so we never had any real issues. It's got the E level and everything like that, so it's all good. Things are hard to get, like just sourcing taillight stalks and bits and pieces. A lot of it I just bought in from the States. You can source stuff here, but like any build, you buy something, you think it's good, and then you find something better, so you end up with a lot of spare parts. But no, it was pretty good. I put all original gauges back in it because it had been modified. It had a GM tilt steering column. I've gone back to the original style column. Just tried to put it back to how it should be. It was basically an 80 street rod, and I've gone back to hot rod. It's got a 39 banjo steering wheel, which I had made in America. As I said, I put the window mechanism back in the back of it and everything like that, but it's basically pretty much as to how it should have been, how it come out, because that's what I love about these cars, the shape and the style. So I just wanted to be true to that rather than too much, offbeat or modern. The horn button is out of a Morris commercial truck. It's a high beam switch and horn button. The indicator stalk is an original Vauxhall one, early model, which I refurbished that and put it all in there. It's got modern gauges, but they're actually in the glove box. They're hidden away. I got all original instrumentation, cleaned them up the best I could. The thermostat gauge, everything still works, but I wanted it to be a bit more accurate. So yeah. Drive it and enjoy it. Yeah. Well, it basically took 4 years to do. I pulled it apart just before COVID. Then with COVID, the fellow that was helping me out with the fabrication work obviously couldn't move around and wouldn't come and do any work, so that slowed the whole process down. But 4 years, I think we've done pretty good. And after 4 years of paying rego and insurance, I just want to get it out there and enjoy it and have a bit of fun, which I have been doing. Yeah.